Hello people, Soul Station Tarot here with our new pick a card reading. So, today's theme has been cooking for a couple of days and now it's very eager to come out. And the theme is a message from your shadow. For those of you that do not know, what we call the shadow are the parts of ourselves that are in the subconscious. Through life, we put a lot of stuff there. Painful stuff, socially unacceptable stuff. It is a part of ourself where we hide the things from us and from the world. But only by uncovering those things and bringing them to light, we can be whole as a being, as a person. So, discovering what your shadow hides is very, very important thing. So I hope that you will get some very needed info for today. So let me introduce the piles to you. Pile 1 with the 5 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. Pile 2 with the 3 of Cups. And pile 3 with the 10 of Cups. Take your time. Choose the pile. And then we'll begin. Hello, pile number 1. This is your reading about what does your shadow wants to tell you right now. We are starting without our significant cards this time. I've put them back into the deck. We'll see if they come out and how it resonates. So let us begin. Shadow of our pile number 1. How would you like to begin this conversation? Oh, this is going to be a good one. Okay, so here it goes. There are stuff from our past that is keeping us stuck. We want to do so many great things. But the chains of the past need to go down. I know it's hurting you still. I know they've hurt you. But I also know that we are strong enough to break that, to break the bond, to break the chains, and to set us free. Because for too long, we've been carrying that weight. I know you're tired because you feel like it's been like this forever. Like you've been carrying these burdens since birth. But now is enough. We need to start a new page. We need to start living our life again. Because the life is now. It is not in the past. And I know that you just want for them to acknowledge your pain. But my love, that's not how it goes. What happened, happened. But now is the time to let it all go and to set us free. And yes, there are some parts of ourselves that we need to cut out by cutting all of that pain. And because it lived with us for so long, it's hard to get rid of it, even if it's hurting this much. But we are not letting go of our experience, of what we've built till now. But instead of that thing being our chains, we will use them to set a fertile ground so we can move forward. Okay, here is our first significator card. This is the pile that has two. I know you work hard on so many things. I know you have lost your faith in the process. I know we lost so many things that we thought that were great, that we thought that we needed. And even though it's something that none of us wants to hear, how it all went is what made you this beautiful today. All of the loss that the heart felt had some meaning. Yes, we humans do not like changes that much. We do not like to see things that we've built or ourselves fall apart. Because then we think we failed. That if we lost something, we were not good enough to have it. But that is not our lesson. Our lesson is that no matter how much time we have to begin again, we can do it. We are capable enough. And instead of just the loss, please see all the potential in every new beginning. Because there is so much more that we can do. And I'm not giving up on us. That's why I've been tormenting you this much. Because I want you to look at me and see that I am not a failure. We are not a failure. And please, forgive me and love me. I want for us to build the things that we always wanted. I want for us to have our home. And our stability. But we need to do it together. Please do not put me on the side in the dark anymore. Because I am equally important. And when you pay attention to me, when you love me and accept me, there is nothing that we will not be able to do. I know you know how powerful we are. You have always felt that. Even when the hope was lost, even when the faith was lost, you still came back to that belief. You never let the fire burn down completely. And that's how I know we can make it. So please, leave the past in the past. Do not make us carry that burden anymore. And trust me that our future will be so bright. Because you can do it, baby. We can do it together. Oh. Okay. I knew this reading is gonna be intensive. Thank you for bearing with me. And now we'll pull a couple of oracle cards. For some added message, so we complete all of this. Can we please get the card for our pile number 1? Because in our shadow, there can be a great potential. And I think this deck is gonna illuminate and show that potential. Okay. Beneath the cards where we talked about the heart and the grief and the pain, we have 2 cards that are green, representing the heart chakra. Okay, so we have the water dragon, helps you flow easily around obstacles. Crystallite and love are flowing, develop your psychic abilities and go with the flow. And then the green dragon helps you tune into the secrets of nature, receive answers and guidance from nature, and align with your divine essence. Okay. we have another oracle deck, so I will take the cards from this one also, and then I'll read all of them together. Can we please get something for our pile number 1? Thank you. Anything else? I feel one more, maybe even 2. That's why I'm shuffling this much, even though they're not coming out. So give me just a couple more seconds. Okay, I just heard in my mind that's the heart wanting more. So, we'll leave it for now. Okay. The key for doing all of this is in the heart. It's in your connection to your heart and wishes and abundance in it that is mirrored in nature. Because nature is dual, right? It can create so many beautiful things, but it can also destroy. A little bit of water can quench your thirst, and when it's a lot, in a form of like tsunami, it can literally kill you. So it's telling you that the key is, of course, in balancing your light and shadow, is in giving to them equally. So you do not see your shadow as an obstacle. See it as help. Because there is strength in your heart, strength in your emotions, strength in your shadow. So What is dead is dead. What's in the past, it's in the past. Leave it there. As we said, leave the pain, take the wisdom. Because there is some fertile ground in all of that happened. And even when you need to reset your life, you are not starting from scratch. You're not starting from zero. You are taking the positive, the lessons, the wisdom from the past. You close that past cycle. And you begin a new one. And when you manage to balance your light and shadow, there is nothing that you cannot do. Nothing will stop on your way. Even when there are obstacles, you will know what to do and how to clear your way. That's it, guys. Last words would be that your shadow loves you very much and thinks of you as a whole very highly. So give it love. That's it for you, pile number 1. Hope it served you well. Thank you. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. Let us begin and see what does your shadow has to say. Hello, shadow, pile number 2. How would you like to begin this reading? God. This I don't want to label it, but I need to call this the anxious pile. When I started shuffling, before the first card came out, I sensed some nervousness, and when the wheel came out, I was like, what? But we'll see. There is some similarity with pile number 1 because of 8 of Pentacles and the Judgment. So if you want, if you're well drawn, maybe you had have some added message there. Maybe this is gonna be in a completely different context, but just wanted to let you know. And right now this one is gonna stay like this. So let us begin. I've been trying to tell you for some time now that we have everything that we need. That we are very blessed and very abundant. But it's like you did not listen to me. Because you wanted to be perfect. And so many times you think that the grass is greener on the other side. But it's not. I am so sad because you could not see our greenery, our abundance. We had so much, but it was never enough for you. And no matter how much blessings, friends, stuff we got, you never stop to enjoying them. Hey, pal number 2. Sorry for the interruption. I needed to pause for a couple of minutes. But we need to take into consideration the moment when I needed to pause the video, because a second before that, the shadow said that you could never pause to enjoy in the things that you already have. So let us continue. You always want to move to the next thing. You always want to go into a new journey. But you sorry, it got a little bit too much. You always want to go to the new journeys. But you always bring all of the problems, all of the stress with us. And you make us carry our wounds open. And it's killing us. And the things that make us want to take the next and the next and the next journey, and why we are unable to be still for a while, are those open wounds. Because they hurt too much. And you never give us the time to recover and the time to enjoy. So please, I urge you, listen to your heart. Listen to your emotions. Listen to me. And get in your head how abundant we already are. Stop with the battles. I need you to help us by not cutting us anymore. I need you to help us heal the wounds. So we can see the beauty and the abundance. Because we cannot keep fighting our demons anymore. We need to stop and listen to them. You need to stop and listen to me. Because we need a new beginning, but the right one this time. The one where you will see all as it is. The one where you can judge us properly. Because we are a whole being. We are not just our wounds and our scars. We are so beautiful. We are so blessed. And we are so protected. But we cannot be this kind of guarded. Any longer. Careful, yes. Wise, yes. But also free. Free from the past pains, so we can see the blessings in the now. I do not know why you cannot see, why you could not see it. But I think that you used all the pain and suffering to put a wall, to shield, when there is no longer the need to do that. So please help us heal so we can enjoy. Because if you leave us stuck in the past, and connected with all of the bad things that happened, you do not give yourself a chance to see that with all of the bad things, we had some very, very nice ones. That we were actually lucky. We were and we are the lucky ones. So please believe in us, in our capability to dream, hope, and imagine. Nourish everything that we have now so that more can come. Can we please shed some light pile to shadow? So we can help them see the beauty. I just heard Believer by Imagine Dragons. You make me a believer. Okay, do you want the other ones first? We can be so much more. Okay. The card's not coming out, and the feelings that I am getting are clearly showing that you have some wounding that makes you act like it is never enough. It probably has to do with the fact that you lost many things in the past. As you gained, you lost. Especially when you were younger. And that now you want as much as possible. So if you lose something, you still have a bunch of other things. Because the things that you lost made you feel alone. And even when you were not alone anymore, you felt lonely. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay. So now we know what needed to come out first. Okay, thank you. Can we get from this one, please? So, Sword Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still. In the silence, magic can happen. Be in the moment. Oh my God. Opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. Okay? So, as we said here, you need to give yourself time and space to be still and be in the moment. Because in the silence and in the now is where the beauty lies. And this reminds me of the story of the golden egg. And for me, the moral of the story is to be wise, very, very wise, about the abundance that you have in those moments. Because your abundance is not in the future, and if your wounding is making you greedy, the worst possible thing that can happen is that you can be left without everything. So learn to appreciate the current blessings. And in that way, you'll see how rich and abundant you are right now. And then, as we said, more will come. And when you stop running and heal the wounds, and unite your conscious and subconscious, and get that in every moment you will have something and you will not have something else. And that's all right. Because you will, in that way, always have yourself in the first place. And then, secondly, you will get everything extra on that you wish to have. That's it for today for you, pile number 2. I really hope this will help and that you will take the time to figure this out. All the best of luck. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. Let's dive straight into what does your shadow from the deep wants to tell you. Shadow pile number 3. How are we beginning this conversation? I hope you know we were never left alone. I know you miss it, her, him, them. I know you want to go back. But there is nothing there anymore. So please, for the love of God, stop. Stop with the crying. Stop with the comparing. And just start loving. First, I need you to see how beautiful you are, how beautiful we are. There is nothing wrong with us. We are not less. We are all equal. And all of our dreams are important. So please, calm down. And have some faith. It is not over. Our life is not over. We are just starting. And we will do and be so much, because we have such a big heart. Please, again, do not think of less of us. Do not compare. But also, do not let the pain trigger you in thinking you're more. Because we should all be equal. As I would like to be equally accepted and loved as your bright side, as the one that you show to the people. I want you to set me free. I want you to be proud of me. And know that when you accept me, yourself as a whole, and see that nothing is wrong with us, we will be accepted by others too. And we will have people in our lives that will love us, be with us, support us. And know all of us. Please stop trying so hard to show only our good sides and what you learn in the past that they told us were our good sides. It's okay to have all of the emotions. It's okay to be sad from time to time. It's okay. It's normal. It's human to sometimes be down and negative. Because that's life, and we are both. Please stop hiding me. Because I am not loved because of the hiding. And I need love also. Because there is nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with that part of us. And true love is when somebody sees all of us and loves us. Our bad side, our good side, our good days, our bad days. Because we want the people in our lives that will be with us and support us in the good and the bad. But for that to happen, you are the one that needs to accept that first. Unlearn what they told you. It was bad. People are gonna see that when they do not have those parts. But that is not true. Our emotions, our passions are nothing bad. And you will see when you accept them that they are the one that's gonna provide so much happiness to us. And from that point, you will see your whole life, even the past, in a whole different light. When you accept all of us, that's when I will be able to give us everything that we need. When we will be able to create everything that we always wanted. So for us to have everything, you need to put us whole in it. As you are not less important than other people, I, your shadow, am not less important from the things that you show to others. And that does not mean that everyone will love us. And that's not how it should be. But that's how we will find people who will and who will be faithful to us. Can we please get the card so we can shed a little bit of light on this? while I was shuffling for this, I heard again and again and again. We can program ourselves to expect again and again for the bad things to happen and to repeat, or for the good ones. This card shows you, it says, burn up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. It's showing us that you need to reprogram yourself to expect the good. And by integrating your light and your shadow, you will make everything that you always wanted. Do not let false people criticize you and tell you that some of your desires are wrong. There is a constructive way to do and manage everything. But you also need to take off your own mask to accept your darkness, or what they told you it was dark in you, because that will take you to the infinite abundance, because that dark part of you has so much power, so much creativity, so much zest for life. You need to get it that that's actually the part of you that's going to make you a star. And I heard something like, bring your family together. So if that's one of the things that you wish, this is going to do the job. That's it for today, pile number 3. Thank you very much for being here. I hope it helped. And I hope you will listen to yourself and stop putting a brake on yourself. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye.